course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a zap, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like this hard. Try to hope you stay too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas are grateful. Gotta show them UBK rules. I'm making this like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the cow. Then when you speaking to me, fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad. Got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps. Them niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I read that business like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb. Yeah, bitch, we whole start. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
From Westworld. Let's get it. Don't be sure, tell them make sure. If not, we gon' make war. Clips say it hold 20, but I think it could take more. Grab a stick, fire on your camp, we gon' make s'mores. I ain't satisfied with my spot, then I'ma take yours. No matter how many roadblocks in my way, I'ma break forward. This path I'm on is so damn narrow, I just stay forward. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, I just ate more. Put them on my plate, I'm never full, give me 8 more. Nigga, I don't sugarcoat shit, bitch, I'm straightforward. Don't give a fuck if they don't let me in, I just break doors. Ballin' so hard, they asking what team that I play for. Scammer who? They ain't stop making guns when they made yours. Sick with it, feeling like I woke up with stage 4. They ain't want the beast loose, what they opened up the cage for. Endure the pain, been through hard times is what I'm made for. Paid my dues, never left a wage, I just rage war. So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Still against all enemies. In high school, you was the man that's lost memory shit. Lost energy, never lost my energy. Never lose control, never losing, dog, I plan to keep. You lose your mind where I'm from, I ain't talking from what you see. I never lost soul, losing times, wasting steady pace, and you off track, I'm on that. You pray to God, hoping he can save you. But there's power about war, and that's a different angle. This another lost cause, and I'm just adding to the list. They not seeing me for that reason. Got a flash on the grip. Nigga, big priest. They gon' judge me by my increase. And I'ma keep stepping in these joys to the increase. Just got off the phone with Jacob, and he said it's time to shine. Certified, blue dot, put it on you, now you verified. One West world, bigger than World War III. Do not sleep, it's not cheap, and it's still top 3.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world, got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Came on boats,
ropes and then chains. So when I get rich, I'ma grab a boat and 10 chains with 12 ribs from each tribe. And each rib gonna have at least 3 kids. Yeah, I'ma have the deep squad. Been rapping since knee high. Now a nigga shack size. Spit that holy fire. When you hear it, you get baptized. One West World, yeah, you niggas know the logo. And I'ma bust it down so the haters see the globe up. Let's have a feast. Let's shine on our enemies. Right in their face. Let's blind all our enemies. Cause now we have, but we come from half not. Throw that cash on the ground, my nigga, let's cast lots. I started from the bottom, birthed out of mud, raised by gangsters, turned out a thug. I ain't give a fuck. Burnt out I was from hitting licks in and out and selling nicks in the drought.
So many chains and gold teeth, it's the blood of a slave. Sit on a throne with a gold crown from the blood of a slave. This is our world. Got it from the mud to the grave. Become a thing in the past, don't be a story in my page.
Yo, this beat actually really hard.
UBK shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out about Tennessee up the business. Hey, get the money, hey. I don't know the fuck going on out there, motherfucker. Hey. Get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never slave for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but now they come around. Can they come around? Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks, bitch. I'm a young rich nigga. I ain't trying to flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up, BB, yes, I charge you, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot about a nigga or a bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga freshly hell, take that drip, but get your spill. I ain't little flip, getting pimped up out of his. I'm a straight G-Do, getting paper like a miso. That's that South Coast stain if you're tryna hang. You be kidding about the bang, but we rap the same. Nigga try to talk, but we rap that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. All up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches leak too deep, got that ice, I make you sneeze. All these niggas let me hell, can they come around me? Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling, yeah.
Really no demons get control of me, no money get the best of me, no bitches getting up over me. Don't want much, nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chain, these bitches chain, y'all chain is soak me. For real, this brotherhood a weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Like a rob on nigga, ass don't even need a weapon. And y'all be reputation, and y'all be very respected. And if you got a problem, then y'all better address it. You cross that line, we ain't show no mercy. Cross that line, you ain't gon' need sex. You pull up and they getting up, you making no move, you ain't got no purse. On UBK, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting them right, both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm certified priest. And not from Tennessee. In this minute time that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with Keisha. For real.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put billions of my Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. Payback is a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacle sat in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the root of show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback, come back around like a carousel. Remember your hardest words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you feel the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle, choker, plot, put to the gang like I did Vondale. Payback to bitch in the dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a
Westboro.
Right. Everything is lawful. Westworld. The pressure on. I remember bringing nothing home. Make it little just to make it known. Steady, ready, better watch it tone. When I was 5'7", I was breaking. I had a 5'7", now I want the chrome. 9'11", I was in my zone. Lose the argument or lose your throne. Who ain't no running up? Damn, now I'm coming up. They coming against me, you dumb or what? You draw, you done enough. They told me don't rush it, just wait my time. Paying attention, I see the signs. Coming right to me like Amazon. No time for distractions, I'm on the grind. Little shorty, you're sick and she knows she fine. Got a couple of so never mind. They throwing the shade cause they know I shine. Reason up, going in overtime. Stuck in your head, you keep fantasizing. I just don't get it, don't think about it. Don't make it an issue, it ain't a problem. Not too much talking, just organizing. One best word, no way around. Heavy so you know I'm grounded. Too sturdy, I'm well rounded. Tunnel vision, I don't see a talent. Get a minute, killing it. Case closed, I don't need a gap. Know you hate it, don't even matter. New face, still the same time.
Mike, but just never forget that I do nothing. Always have that fresh in your mind. I feel absolutely nothing for your pain and your problem. Because I know that all of your pain and problems are a test to make you stronger.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready to stay inside, you're drowning away. Or you're gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified.
Seeing if you're gonna step up into what's world, you're gonna run away.
Stick to the end, you get glorified. Just make it official, I'm winning up. One of the greatest is no exempt. It took me a minute to figure it out. I was struggling, and it made a man. I shuffled the deck and I played my hand. Just give me a reason to put them on you. Didn't believe that I had me a vision. Should I believe that you is loyal? We giving up game, they fumbling plays. I'm tired of talking, I'm racked out. Before that we started, they tapped out. I jumped in my duffel and blacked out. What you witnessing is elevation. Glory road to my destination. The haters, it's a celebration. And I put that on my reputation. When the fall, this a demonstration. You're sick and I know they hate it. One Westworld every season. Hot boy, this dedication. I'm giving game, I don't need favors. Go against it, you gon' see the danger. You ain't family, you a damn stranger. I'll beat your ass, I don't need a favor. I don't got time for excuses. I'm plotting on making the killer. I'm getting the feeling, they know that I'm coming, I'm running. Let's get to the business. I'm still playing my post. Taking the rim like diesel. Don't run with too many people. I don't feel none of us equal. None of us equal.
And there are some brothers and sisters that know that so much, they would never leave. They would never abandon you. Since you have to stay alive here, they'll stay alive with you.
I live in a world where we coincide. If you're not ready to stay inside, you drown in the wave, you're gonna ride. You stick to the end, you get glorified. Yeah. You stick to the end, you get glorified.
They're one West.
All right. All right. You understand? Shalom. Y'all by Shem Yashabakatah. Why Yahweh Shemal Athah by Shem Yahweh Shai. This is Officer Abraham at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander General Yohana. We're back here. I told you we're going to be back here again Thursday for the scripture breakdown class. You understand? Any questions that you have related to the Bible, to related to these school shootings, to related to, Kyrie Irving and Kanye West and your life in general. Any biblical question that you have concerning any biblical question that you ever needed answered, you understand, this is the time where you type it in. Don't wait. Don't sit there and ponder, hey, is my question, a good question? The simplest questions is a great question because no one knows anything about the Bible except for the brothers in the Isupk under Commander General Yohana. You understand? Anybody else who claims to be a good scholar in these scriptures, either directly or indirectly learn, from learn the truth from Commander General Yohana and the Isupk. You understand? All these little fake groups out here claiming to have the truth, all their leaders learn under 1 West. You understand? You mention it to their leaders and they know who 1 West is because that's how the truth came out into the world. Is because of the 7 heads of 1 West of the Isupk. And everybody knows it. You understand? So stop getting your information from the copycats and get it from the real, get it from the horse's mouth, man. You understand? I always wanted to get the original anyway. Who want the fake Balenciagos or whatever? What you call them? You know what I'm saying? Who want the fake Gucci? Who want the fake, the imitation, whatever style they got out now. Who want the imitation Jordans? Who want the fake Michael Kors? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want the original, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it why when it comes to the truth, everybody wants everything watered down. Everybody wants everything, where not just one person got the truth, but everybody. Nah, man. It's the same way. It's only one Michael Kors. It's only the original. It's only one Nike. It's only the original. You understand? It's nothing else. You try to go get bootleg this and bootleg that, it fall apart in a week. It don't do the same as the original, man. So stop there going trying to get with these, get the fakes, to get the copycats. You know what I'm saying? Get the one and the only, man. You understand? Salakia. 1 second. All right. I don't see no questions. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no questions typed in. We don't have any questions. If we don't have any questions, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. Salakia, breaking news. Grinding that basketball player missing. I'm trying to pull up something on the basketball player being missing. Brittany Griner, the LGBTQ representative. You know what I'm saying? They ought to be on that. They ought to be on that. You understand? Pulled up missing. What you say? Salakia. Let me forward this to you, Officer K out of war. In the meantime, give me Zephaniah 2 and 1. Let me forward this to you right here.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together, O nation not desired, man. You understand? Gather together. Somebody tell Kanye West and Kyrie Irving that we ought to be gathering together right now. You know what I'm saying? And y'all in the fan mail and all that stuff, y'all be sending them high. I wonder how some people be getting in touch with these stars anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Send them a message and tell them that they come together. Everybody should be getting together right now. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if it's true that Brittany Griner is missing, I guarantee you she want nothing but to be with her family right now. You know what I'm saying? To be with her people, to be amongst the ones she loved. I bet you if she saw a black person right now and they had nothing to do with her abduction, if she saw a random black person, she would be like, yo, hey, help me, please. Help me get me out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? She'll be pleading for her life right now. You see it, K out of war?
I got the story.
Okay, go ahead. Bring it out.
Skimming it over.
Oh, okay. So like I keep talking for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are not together. No matter. And then we just had a vote. America just had they vote. The so-called Senate is still in control. The Republicans. So-called still in control of the House of Representatives. So if we get a elected Democratic president, the president is going to be fighting for, I guess, Democratic issues, and the House of Republicans are going to be fighting against him on getting anything through. Oh, man, this world right here, man. I don't understand how anyone thinks that this society is going to help blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I don't understand how in the hell anyone thinks that these people, these people that runs this earth is going to help black people in any way. I don't understand it at all, because no one is gonna come to our aid but us and the Most High and Commanding General Yohana under the Isupk. No one's gonna help us but us, man. When we gonna get that through our head? It's like we gotta keep witnessing betrayal every turn we come across. We seeing how this society does not fight for us, and we keep wanting to trust them to get black people's agenda to the forefront. and it never works, man. Go ahead. What you got?
I skimmed over it, so like basically look like they can't pinpoint her exact location because Russia's keeping U.S. from knowing where the hell she at. So
What? Why would Russia want to keep her location a secret? Is they scared of SEAL Team 6? They said, you know what I'm saying? They going you know, the U.S. gonna send SEAL Team 6 over there to get Brittany Griner. I mean, come on, man. They moving her. They treating her like she's a top, you know, a top asset, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she's valuable. Like she's a valuable bargaining chip with the U.S., man. They treating her like, you know, moving her around, not keeping her in the same spot, like she's a bargaining chip for the U.S. And we better understand something here in America as the minority, as black people. We gotta understand that that's all we'll ever be to white society is a means to an end. You understand? Like we they use us, and then when they have no need for us anymore, they'll throw us away. Just like they're trying to do us in America right now. They're telling us to go back to Africa. If we don't like it here, go back to Africa. We saying we just bringing out the crimes that's been committed against black people, and white society's answer, the oppressor's answer, is go back to Africa. Go back to where we kidnapped you from. You know what I'm saying? Like it was our idea that we come over here. Go on back over there. Go on back where we got you from then. You know what I'm saying? Brush it up under the rug. Any more on that story?
So I can read it. So
Yeah, go ahead.
it's a lot. If I can correct what I said.
Uh-huh.
It seems that I'm gonna just read.
Okay.
So it says U.S. basketball star Brittany Griner, facing 9 years behind bars in Russia after being convicted on drug charges, has been transferred to a penal colony about 500 kilometers or 300 miles southeast of Moscow, a lawyer said on Thursday. Griner was sentenced in August following her arrest at a Moscow airport in February with vape cartridges containing cannabis oil in her luggage. She was moved from a detention center near Moscow on November 4th to be taken to an undisclosed prison location. Her legal team, confirming an earlier Reuters story, said Griner had been taken to a female penal colony, IK2, in the town of Yavas in the Mordovia region. We can confirm that Brittany began serving her sentence at IK2 in Mordovia. We visited her early this week. Lawyers Maria Blagavalina and Alexander Boykov said in a statement, Brittany is doing as well as could be expected and trying to stay strong as she adapts to a new environment. They continue. Mordovia is the region where another American, Paul Wieland, is serving a 16-year sentence in a different penal settlement after being convicted of espionage charges that he denies. Asked about Griner's case before the statement from the lawyers was issued, the U.S. State Department spokesperson said, "We are aware of reports of her location and in frequent contact with Ms. Griner's legal team. However, the Russian Federation has still failed to provide any official notification for such a move of a U.S. citizen, which we strongly protest. Inmates of Russian penal colonies are required to work long hours for meager pay on tedious manual tasks such as sewing. Former prisoners and human rights groups describe conditions as harsh and unhygienic, with little access to medical care. Russia and the United States have discussed swapping Griner and Wieland, a former U.S. Marine, for a Russian arms dealer jailed in the United States, but no deal has materialized amid heightened tensions over Russia's invasion of Ukraine."
That's just becoming a mess over there, man. That's just becoming a mess over there where if that just so this sister just so happened to got, you know, intertwined into, all because she wanted to, you know, she was chasing the dollar. She was, you know, running after the bag. Like you know what I'm saying? Like already she was making good money over here in America. She had won all those she had won several championships or whatever. But she was chasing the bag. Hey man, trying to be that $1 million basketball player like Kyrie Irving. You understand? And now she's reduced to somewhere, you know, sewing. I bet you they got her sewing her ass off. Salakia. They got her so I bet you she's remembering that she's a woman. She is getting reminded every day when she got that needle and thread in her hand that you are a woman. And whenever she, oh man, I want to, I need to see when she gets out. Lord, allow her to get out, boy. Lord, allow her to get out. I mean, she is gonna be a different person. The femininity that's gonna be on her. I can only imagine how docile, how submissive she gonna be. How when they get off the plane, she gonna be 6'6". She probably gonna she ain't got that hormone. She ain't got them steroids. She ain't got all the medications that the women be taking to alter their bodies to look like men. She's gonna look like a woman when she come back. She's gonna look like a full-blown woman. And Kyrie Irving or Kanye West or somebody may be looking at her different. They may look at her, they may see the pretty woman that's under there. You understand? They may see the pretty one, and that's punishment, man. That's punishment for doing something very unlawful. You understand? That is her punishment for being a part of that community. You understand? The Lord, you can't do evil and then expect the Lord to not see it and not punish you for it. You understand? And that ought to be an example to all those other, homosexuals in the NBA, in the WNBA too. All those other, women in the them lesbian women in the LGBTQ community. That ought to be a lesson. That ought to be a cry, a warning cry for you to get straight and get it right. You know what I'm saying? So no sweat. We're gonna pull that out real quick. We ain't gonna filibuster on no topic without pulling out the scripture on it. So Salakia. Go right to Leviticus 20 and 13. I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm sorry. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Go to Deuteronomy 22 and 5. It's a better one.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So she can't put that, she can't wrap her breast up to make them lay down so she can wear them pin-up shirts. Y'all have seen that woman, man, before they took her away. The pictures that they used to show with her partner or whatever in that relationship, that gay relationship she had, she used to be wearing slacks like a man, and button-up shirts like a man, like with the woman on her arm, like, you know what I'm saying, like she's the dude. When you know she's not no dude, man, you can I mean, come on, man. You shouldn't do that. I bet you they got her in a dress right now. I bet you she's in a dress. I bet you she's in a dress right now. No. But it's cold. The draft coming. No. I don't want to hear that. No. Woman wear dress. Woman in dress. You understand? I don't want it out. No, don't give me this pocket. Put pocketbook purse on. Woman wear purse. Man, look here. You better stop playing with the Lord, man. The Lord don't play. The Lord, you know what we consider is harsh punishment. The Lord consider, humorous. You know what I'm saying? Even the Bible say He'll laugh at our calamity, man. We keep disobeying the Lord, and the Lord will laugh at our calamity. This ain't nothing new, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she should have known. She should have known that she was doing something unnatural, and that the Lord's grace and mercy would not allow her to keep going on that same lifestyle, but for so long. Before she got, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling how many countless family members tell her, well, you doing something wrong, or it's unnatural for you to be doing what you're doing. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to alter your body like that. You never know how many medications she was on to make her to transform her body to look like a man, to look slender like a man, and not have the curves of a woman. How much medication was she taking? How many surgeries did she have? Well, I tell you what, she ain't got it over there. They are not giving her daily supplement regimen as far as those medications, keeping her looking like a masculine man. They are not giving that to her over there. You understand? They ain't giving her none of the sort. She is slowly but surely becoming a woman again, Chaotic War. They looking at her, they talking about they done seen her, she doing as good as well as to be expected. Man, she is sewing her tail off, getting them breasts back. She probably in a B cup by now. You know what I'm saying? She is sewing. She wearing a purse. She in a dress. When they tell her to walk this way, she walking in the line. She ain't talking back. She went, what? Say what? Say who? Oh, no, no. Women be silent. Women no talk. Women no talk with men. Nah, I'm bigger than that. Tighten you up real quick. Let you know that this is not America. Go ahead.
Like I got a testimonial basically from a former inmate of one of these penal.
Oh man, that's what we need. My man, Chaotic War, boy, what they say? Oh.
From a former inmate. Says you are forced to do things that you would never do in normal life. You are forbidden to talk with other convicts. So you are forbidden to talk with other convicts. They force you to learn the list of the names of the employees. You are on your feet all day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Ooh.
You are not allowed to sit down. They do not allow you to read. They do not allow you to write a letter. It can last 2 weeks. It can last 3 weeks. Says,
damn.
At 6 in the morning, you go out to the courtyard nearby and listen to the national anthem of Russia. Every day, the anthem of the Russian Federation.
Damn.
You cannot write. You cannot read. For example, I watch TV almost all day. Russian federal channels. This is torture by TV.
Damn. Hey, y'all seen Rocky IV, that Russian after that? Salakia, man. Oh, we pull up Rocky IV, and you'll hear that national Russian anthem sound like misery. Sound like misery put to a song. Man, oh we. You can't sit down looking at Russian federal television all day long. Oh, but they said she was they said she was sewing in that article. Some of the jobs she had to choose from. Right. Yeah, she in the labor camp where they doing what women do, sewing. What else a woman do? Sewing and sewing. What else a woman could do in a labor camp? Sewing and mending socks and taking care of taking care of their elderly, bringing the food, prepping food trays. Come on, man. Hey, she is being reacquainted with her femininity. That's what she's doing. That's what they doing to her. They reprogramming her how to be a feminine woman. And when she complain, they show you what you get when you complain to Russian officials. Oh man. And all because you wanted an extra check. All because she wanted to get a check, an extra check during the summer or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she wanted to be with a family that contained another woman anyway. But she away from the woman, she away from the family more than she was with the family. Ain't that ironic? You know what I'm saying? You fight so hard so they would accept seeing this couple dynamic. And then what, you go away and you play on some basketball team to where you go most of the year anyway. They never see you out. You know what I'm saying? They never see you out anywhere with your family anyway. So I mean, so what the hell? It's just a mute point anyway. That's torture. That you're right. That's torture, man. You know what I'm saying? And they moved her to another penal system or another penal penitentiary building to serve out the rest of the time. I wonder why they moved her. Does it say why they moved her? They didn't feel that she was getting enough strict, strict taskmastering where she was at. It was too light on her over there. You know what I'm saying?
It says Griner's attorney said they didn't immediately know exactly where her final destination will be. That is not unusual. The process of taking a person to a penal colony is conducted in secrecy in Russia, with relatives and lawyers often unaware of where a prisoner is being sent for several days, according to Amnesty International.
They don't know, basically they don't know much. Basically they don't know anything. Nah, man. Any questions in the chat? All right. Any questions in the room? Anybody have any questions? All right. We'll keep going. Yeah, so go to let me see 1 second. 1 second. Go to Isaiah 5 and 13. Isaiah 5 and 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity.
So I can read verse 12. What do verse 12?
Verse 12. And the harp, and the viol, the tabret, and pipe, and wine are in their feast.
Mm-hmm.
They regard not the work of the Most High, neither consider the operation of his hand. Verse 13.
Right.
Therefore, my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Yeah, you understand? Like we going into captivity because we don't know who we are. We don't understand that we the Lord's chosen people, and since we the Lord's chosen people, we have to live a certain way. There's certain things we can do and certain things we cannot do. You understand? And that has to be constantly, it has to be studied what we can do and what we can't do. Just like a paralegal learns the law. You understand? So that paralegal can assist the lawyer in helping them out, knowing what laws are being broken and what laws need to be adhered to. It's the same way. It's the same way because we don't know who we are. So we're gonna have to get in these scriptures, man. Get in this Bible again and learn what to do. Learn what not to do. Learn how to not sin against the Lord, because the more we sin against the Lord, the more it comes out that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, the more it's going to be required of us by the Most High to live that separate life. You know what I'm saying? That our forefathers lived, so that we can gain the mercy of the Most High. You understand? So we can gain the favor back of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we not in good favor. We're not in good favor with him because you have your Kyrie Irvings and your Kanye West who basically just Kanye done sold his soul all the way. It's almost like he done so much dirt to try to get ahead. Now he see that, it ain't working. I can't kick against the prick. So now he trying to turn around and say black people are the real Jews. Now he talking about, he ain't afraid of nobody but Jesus. Jesus is in control now. Come on, man. Really? Who was in control when you was making them songs? Jesus, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Who was in control then? Who was in control then when you was marrying the Kardashian? When after she done destroyed countless brothers' lives and you still walked into that trap. Who was in control then? Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Kanye tell the truth. Kanye, yes, that was the truth. That was the truth. And he did not deserve to be destroyed because he told the truth. I'll get canceled because he told the truth. But at the same time, you see how his past actions are just, coming. The roosters are coming home to roost right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody treating him like he insane. You know what I'm saying? Everybody treating him like he crazy. Go ahead.
I know, a lot of people got a method to their madness, right? But I know he did quite a few questionable things. He said, slavery was a choice,
right?
And he recently had a picture. I think the lady name was Candace Owens. So I think that's her name. He had
right.
A White Lives T-shirt.
Yeah, he's saying White Lives Matter. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Insane. And now when he come out and say that the real Jews are black, oh man, they like, yeah, got you now. You know what I'm saying? Now when you do all the things that turn black people against you, you know what I'm saying? Now you looking for black love now. Now you looking for your nation to come and own you now and say, man, leave Kanye alone, man. Hey, look, we vouch for Kanye. Come on, man. When you was you was all the way up the oppressors behind, man. All the way up there. Up there somewhere where we couldn't even see you. We was sticking flashlights up there like, where's Kanye at? You understand? He black, white lives matter. Candace Owens, I mean, that disgusting bitch, you got her on a t-shirt. Come on, man. Nah. When you have your calamity, the Lord gonna laugh at you, man. The Lord is gonna laugh at you. Hold on. Give me go to Isaiah. Go to Isaiah 30 and start at verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Most High. Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Keep
Verse
going.
11, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Right. They need to get out of the way, man. They turn us away from the holy from the path that caused the Holy One to seek us, man. You understand? They turned us away. And now go let's see, go to read verse 1. I think it is in chapter 30, verse 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
Yeah, that's it. Woe to the rebellious children, man. Go ahead.
Saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right. Woe to the rebellious children that's taking counsel, but not of the Lord. It's going to be destruction to these people that's taking they counsel from these other fake groups, man. It's gonna be destruction for these people who's taking their counsel from these gurus and Steve Harvey and all these other figures, man. You taking counsel from people in this world who just are rich, who look like they got numbers on their side, or for some reason look like they prospering. But you're really not taking your counsel from the ones who you supposed to be taking it from. And that's the brothers in here in the Isupk under Commander General Yohana. We're the only ones that have your life, you have the best interest for your life. And that should be serving the Most High. That's what it should be. It should be serving the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? It should right now, you should, what you should be doing is you should be running in here to the Isupk to come serve the Most High. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is you taking counsel, but you ain't taking counsel from the right sources. You know what I'm saying? You taking counsel, but not of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So now read that from the top again.
Comes the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
That cover with the covering, but not a covering of the Lord's Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But covering with Christianity, covering with Islam, covering with Buddhism, and covering with Crips and the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? That's taking these coverings, but they cover themselves with a covering or aligning themselves with a doctrine that's not of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High did not ordain. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
That they may add sin to sin.
That they may keep sinning, add sin on top of sin. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on in the world right now. And you would wonder, you would think that after all this is going on, that you have people running to the Isupk going, let's learn the law, let's come back, let's come together, like Zephaniah 2:1 says. But they not. They running out of the Christian church to the Muslim mosque, so they can add sin to sin. They run out of the Muslim mosque over into some kind of 5% kind of vegan living or whatever. You understand? Just to add sin unto sin. When the whole time they supposed to be running to the Isupk, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is giving you fair warning to run into the Isupk so you can be saved, so you can have your family. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. The Most High know that it's about family, man. It's about us coming together, being a family. And once we be a family, we become a nation. Keep going.
Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt
Mm-hmm.
and have not asked at my mouth.
Meaning, okay, these people are taking counsel, but not of the Most High. They're covering themselves with a cover, but not of the Most High. That walk to go down into Egypt. What was Egypt synonymous for? It was our bondage. But what was Egypt too? Egypt was a government. Egypt was the superpower of that time. You understand? So what's the superpower of this time? America. And what have black people done since the 1950s, man? Go turn to America for help. Going down into Egypt, going down into the place of their bondage for help. That's what America right now is famous for slavery. America sits as the number one superpower on the earth because slavery afforded them so much money that they got rich off of free slave labor. That's why America is the number one superpower on the earth right now. This scripture is saying you're going down into Egypt, the place of your captivity, which back then, when this was written, this was when the scripture say you're going into Egypt, the children of Israel knew, well, you're going into Egypt. That was our place of captivity. That's the people who hated us as a nation. Well, when you go and try to vote with America, that's the place of your captivity, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's the place of your captivity. So how are they going to help you? How would a person help you when he hates you? You going down into Egypt for help. You going down voting. You going down voting thinking that this senator and this politician and this governor and this alderman is going to help you. Is going to carry your woes of the projects to Washington D.C. Get out of war. take your minuscule problems of not being able to have clean water in Flint, Michigan, not having no water. They gonna take that to Capitol Hill. They're gonna take that to Capitol Hill, and then all of a sudden, Democrats and Republicans, and the Democrats gonna be like, oh yeah, the niggas in Flint, Michigan don't have any water. Well, I guess we have to help them out. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats was racist. There was only one party. When America was put together, the ones who wrote the Constitution, they was the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? They was the ones that was saying the people should have a voice. That's why the Constitution started out by saying, we the people. Say the people should have a voice. It's the people that should really be speaking. We should be just representatives of what the people is saying. Then over time, you had the Republicans break off and comport. No, the people should not have a definite voice. It should be a representative going around to see what issue is most important. Then that's the issue that they tackle. That's the Republican Party. That's the conservatives. That's the ones, they're saying, no, you can't abort your baby, but slavery is okay. You know what I'm saying? They tackle the most important issues that they think is most important. You understand? We have to stop and frisk the niggas, but it's okay. Frack everything. Frack all the pipelines. Do the fracking. Kill the Alaskan pipeline. Kill all that. Frack everything. Create all the earthquakes and kill all the environments. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's the Republicans. So it was later that they came along. But when America was established, it was established as a what? What's the word? A democracy. Come on, get out of war. That's it. It was established as a democracy, henceforth the Democratic Party. It was only a party because they only had to declare the Democratic Party because the Republicans came out of the Democratic Party and wanted to contest and say, hey, we just like it was the Democrats and the Republicans. But then what happened? The Libertarian, the Liberal Party came out. They said, we got to represent it. We forming a new party. It's called the Libertarian Party. It's the liberals. It's the ones that don't conform to anything. You know what I'm saying? If you're liberal to see and think any way you want to, not Democratic, not Republican, but somewhere in the middle. Some Democratic belief or sides we take, some Republican sides we take, but we kind of somewhere in the middle. And so we got a Libertarian candidate. He doesn't answer any question fully. He kind of teeter-totters between the two. You understand? This American government 101 for you, man. It's unfolding right before your eyes, and it's showing you that it's stupid, it's dumb, and don't work. You understand? That now that it'll be a fourth party, it'll be a liberal Democratic Party. It'll be a liberal Redim. It'll be a Liberdem. That's the name. And look, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Officer 5,000 Abraham. It's gonna be another party come out. It's gonna be a Liberdem, a Liberdem party. It's gonna be Libertarian, Republican, and Democratic. They all go Salakia. It's just jokes. It's just jokes, but that's what the American politics system is. It's jokes, man. It's a joke. And they playing the people for a joke because they collecting all these millions of dollars and they don't do anything for the people. They do nothing for the people. They don't tackle the real issues that that blacks have. So you voting Democratic as a black person, and you thinking that you know this Democrat candidate is going to look out for your best interests and go to Capitol Hill with your concerns, and he is not. She is not. You understand? And we thought that everything was going to change when Barack Obama got into office. Hope and change. Barack Obama did not tackle not one issue that plagued the black community. Not one issue. You understand? They talk about Obamacare. He made it so everybody can get insurance. Everybody can get insurance anyway, man. What you talking about? Everybody could get insurance anyway. All you had to do was just call Blue Cross. You ain't have to be working nowhere to call Blue Cross Blue Shield and get you an insurance plan. You kidding me? Barack Obama made it so that if you didn't have insurance, you got penalized for it. You understand? You got fined for it if you didn't have any insurance. That's what Barack Obama did. That's what what is it? No. What do they call it? They call Obamacare. That's what Obamacare is all about. Obamacare is making it so that if you don't have any coverage at all, you don't have the little COBRA coverage. When you get fired from a job, you have the little COBRA coverage that kicks in. That's high as hell. And then when that ends, it's up to you to go and get on Obamacare. And if you don't, when you file your taxes, you're going to get penalized. That's Obamacare. Now, meanwhile, you get on Obamacare. Hey, you can get you a plan for $30 a month. You get you a plan for $40 a month. But that's Blue Cross Blue Shield. You call up Blue Cross Blue Shield or United Healthcare or anybody else. You're going to say, hey, what's your plans you got? Such, $40 a month. Let me give me the $40 a month plan. All right, bye. And they send you a bill and you got whatever $40 a month plan they got. You understand? This ain't nothing new. This is deceive the people 101. That's because the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Who does more deceiving than the oppressor on the planet, man? You understand? Salakia for my rant. But where we at, Kale? What verse we at?
The book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 2. that walked to go down into Egypt,
Right.
and have not asked at my mouth.
Say we go down and we run into America, asking America to help us, and we ain't consulted the Most High. We blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are supposed to rely on what the Most High says. And how do we know what the Most High says? This is right here. That's how we know. These words in this book right here called the Bible, man. That's how we know what the Most High say. You got Christians on the planet talking about, oh, I hear the Lord. Hallelujah. I heard him. What you say, Jesus? What? Oh. No. She did what? Like Jesus talking to them, like Christ talking to them, like they having a conversation with their cousin or somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Christians are full of what you call it? Baloney. You right, but I'm talking about what the actors do. They full of animation. They full of whatever those actors be having. They act like something's going on that ain't nothing really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like Christian would be like, would come up to you know what the Lord told me while I was cooking chicken yesterday. That elaborate story on how the Lord spoke to them out of nowhere. Man, that I would and get mad at you when you say that's a lie. It's a damn lie. Whoever you thought you was talking to, it wasn't Christ. I tell you that. It was not Christ. Cause what's the point for this book? What's the point for this book that people done died and got their eyes gouged out to read? You understand? This book, people didn't even understand it. It dropped off, the understanding had dropped off the earth for thousands of years until 1969. Where the truth was finally revealed to the earth again, man. And you talk about the Lord gonna speak to you out of nowhere? Who the hell are you? Like these Christians think they're really important, man. They think a Christian thinks that the Lord, when the Lord, the first thing the Lord is doing is looking at a Christian going, oh, I love you. The focus is all on you. That's how arrogant a Christian is. That's why you got to get away from Christianity. Go ahead.
So I got a precept.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You know it.
I don't know if we on the same page or not, but I'm going to Deuteronomy 28 and 28 where it says, the Most High shall smite thee with madness.
Right. With madness. It's the same thing, chaotic war. With madness in the street, because we destroy it in the street. We see it at camp all the time. Where we bringing out the truth, and it be a black or Hispanic, is mainly us brothers that be strung out of their mind. At camp last week was the prime example. Had the brother jump clean over the barrier and foaming at the mouth and all that. No shirt on. It's cold outside. We got the coats on. You know what I'm saying? We got the coats on and stuff, like long sleeve shirt. He out there with no shirt on. No shirt on, saying we racist. We the racist? Brother, you getting surrounded right now by police officers that's sneaking up on you, ready to tackle you, ready to kill you. And we the racists? We loving you, bro. We out here telling you about God's love to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And we the racists? Yeah, you smitten with, just like the brother said, smitten with madness, man. You smitten with madness when you up in that Christian church, singing and clapping with that tambourine. You understand? Running up and down, foaming all at the mouth, and not doing, and we'll get right out of there. Go eat all the pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster that Red Lobster got to offer. You'll go add sin to sin, man. And those same Christians voted last Tuesday. They voted last Tuesday on trying to get the House to be Democrat. When the Democrats ain't done nothing for black people. That's insanity. That's smitten with madness when you try to repeat the same thing over and over but get no results, and you sinning on top of that. That you, brother, you hit it. Read it again.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28. The Most High shall smite thee with madness
Uh-huh.
and blindness
Uh-huh.
and astonishment of heart.
Uh-huh.
Verse 29.
Now that madness is what he said is insane, being insane, going crazy, and that's crazy in the crazy house, and crazy to think voting is working. That's that madness that it's talking about. Blindness is a spiritual blindness, not being able to see that the Christian church ain't working. You understand? That Christianity does not work. That's being blind. You understand? That's the blindness of your Christian pastor that say that the laws are done away with. That say that God loves everybody. That's that blindness that it's talking about. Keep on going.
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday.
You shall what?
Grope at noonday.
You shall be complaining at noonday. Oh man, how you doing, man? Making it, man. Hey, man, shit. It's hard out here. You gonna be groping at noonday. Go ahead. As the blind gropeth in darkness. As Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles said it in the movie. He said he'd be praying for a drop of light, an ounce of light, and don't get nothing. Just like the blind grope in their blindness, man. Just like they complain about being blind, you complain about the lifestyle. You complain about, what's going on, how you can't pay your bills, how your light bill's so high, how this and that and the third. Man, we out here, man. Hey, look, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. That's a curse, man. That's a curse. We experienced that curse out here today, even in the school. You know what I'm saying? We'll come up, man. We'll be with a brother. We'll see a brother, man. Shalom, Lord Christ. Man, what's going on, man? Shit, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. But we know who we serve. We know what we worship. You know what I'm saying? We know it. We know it's warfare out here. We know it. But it's our family members, our mothers and fathers and brothers and our other and other blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that we trying to get into the truth that where they don't know that they in a war, man. Keep going.
Come. Thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
It's when you outside of the truth, you don't prosper in your ways. Now, I can remember, man, there was a time where I was working. I remember not seeing my daughter for at least a good 2-3 weeks. The baby, this next time I seen my daughter, she had grew 2-3 years. I said, oh, whoa. I said, whoa, girl, you done grew. That's how long it had been since I seen her. I'm working so damn hard and not gaining nothing. Don't have nothing to show for other than I was there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ahead. I wasn't behind. I was just there. Working all that, trying to chase the bag, trying to get ahead, trying to accept that American dream. If you work hard, then you can pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Hell no, man. You can't do that. You can't do that without the grace and mercy of the Most High and your brothers. That's how you pull yourself up, by your bootstraps. Is the Most High and your family. And that's the reason why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have such resentment against their family right now. Like if you become successful, normally when a black man becomes successful and he has family members that want to piggyback off of him, he gets upset at them family members. Why you want to be freeloading off me? Damn right. It should be. You should allow them to freeload off you. You should make their path, Salakia, you should make their path up easier than your path up was. That's why the Lord allowed you to get to that status. The Lord allows $40 million slaves. This is a good read. Need to read this book, man. How the so-called oppressor uses these big contracts to enslave blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians even more through those sports, man. and they get big contracts, just like old girl, Brittany Griner. She chasing the bag. She get that big contract. Now you don't hear of her, Brittany Griner, her whole family living good, do you? You hear it's her and her woman. And now I'm gonna tell you why it's not her family. I'm gonna tell you why you know it's not her family living good. Because when she went away, her whole family, like when they had the interview, all the ones she was supporting would have been up there. Let me say something. You saw her mama, her daddy. I think you saw her mom and dad. Her fiance. That's who you saw. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have groups of people who she was supporting that was her family. You understand? Now I'm gonna give you an example of somebody supporting their whole entire family, even though it was wrong. Michael Vick. When Michael Vick went down with them dogs, it was his house and his cousins found out that his cousins, his distant relatives was owning the house. So he was taking care of a lot of people in his family. You see what I'm saying? And so when he got busted for the dogs, he not only did he go down, but his cousins went down too. You see what I'm saying? Not that we no condone fighting dogs. I'm just trying to give you an example of how, certain ones, you got certain celebrities that do not take care of their family. You got certain celebrities, I was giving you an example of how they do take care of multiple people in their family. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be when you get a chance to make this above average money, you do disperse that amongst your people. You do disperse that amongst your family. Kanye West is not dispersing all that money that Kanye West got is going back to that hoe that he married. You understand? And she living her life off of hoeing. Teaching our little daughters that if you come up and be a hoe and have sex with the right people, you can make it. You can make it. I saw on social media today this sister getting ready for her OnlyFans. She got OnlyFans, and she's saying you be there live at 8:00 for OnlyFans. I don't know what's going on, but I know from hearing everybody else talk about OnlyFans what go on there. Hoeing. I know hoeing goes on OnlyFans. And she was saying her live, you better get there because she don't repost her lives on her OnlyFans. A sister. And that's what our sister's doing. Come on, man. Come on. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. And the only way we're going to do better is if we number one, if the masses come into the truth. You come into the truth, you realize what your nationality is, and you come into the truth. Once you come into the truth, we start to tackle the real issues in the black community. And that's sisters being hoes, man. That's a real topic in the black community, is our sisters exploiting themselves for their bodies, man. You understand? So keep going. Let's see if it is anything else in there.
It says, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore.
Mm-hmm.
And no man shall save thee.
And no man shall save thee. Ain't no man, no one has come out and said, hey, we won't have no more black women in the strip clubs anymore. No black women are allowed in strip clubs anymore. No person has come out and said blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, y'all have suffered so much, but beyond, behind the Democrats and Republicans, y'all suffer so much that y'all gonna get you. Every black person gonna get their 40 acres and a mule, what they was promised in when slavery was abolished. They gonna get it. So now you get some land and you get 2 beasts to help you till that land, to bring forth some type of production. Nah. No one saving black people, man. You understand? So now go to Isaiah 1 and 3.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his own, and the ass is master's crib.
The ass is what?
Master's crib.
Only black people call their house a crib. You know what I'm saying? Only black people use that kind of slang. That's how you can tell this book was written by black people, because only black people call their house a crib. You understand? And this is in the Bible. He ain't reading like a trans interpretation. This was written. This is the words that was written thousands of years ago. So thousands of years ago, a black man's house was his crib. You understand? So read it from the top again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his own,
Mm-hmm.
and the ass is master's crib.
Right.
But Israel doth not know.
But Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, go ahead.
My people doth not consider.
They don't know, and they don't know they the Lord's chosen people. They don't even consider it. Go ahead.
Verse 4. A sinful nation,
Mm-hmm.
a people laden with iniquity.
A people laden with iniquity. You understand? Meaning a people just heavy with their sins. Like when they sin heavy, and they go sin some more, and it's all heavy. Keep going.
A seed of evildoers.
A what?
A seed of evildoers.
Mm-hmm.
Children that are corrupted.
Mm.
They have forsaken the Most High. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Right.
They are gone away backward.
They are gone away backwards, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Ye will revolt more and more.
Mm-hmm.
The whole head is sick,
Right.
and the whole heart faint.
Come on.
Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment.
So read that part again. Go back up there. They have neither been what? The first, like a couple sentences up. What start at the beginning of the verse again.
Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Uh-huh.
Revolt more and more.
Why should you be stricken anymore? Like the Lord is saying, why, why you need to have another Kyrie Irving? Why you need to have another Brittany Griner? If I keep trying to show you these lessons by striking you, you'll just keep revolting more and more. It won't do anything. Go ahead.
You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
The what?
The whole head is sick.
Man, tell me that ain't a nigga talking. Tell me that ain't a nigga talking, man. When a nigga be like, man, you sick, man. You just sick. You just a sick individual, man. Only a nigga talk like that. The whole head is sick, man. You sick in the head. That's what a nigga say. Man, you sick in the head, man. Go ahead.
And the whole heart faint.
Mm-hmm. And your heart is weak, man. You got no courage. You know what I'm saying? You a punk. You know. You that P word that no nigga likes to be called. You understand? That's what the Lord said we are. We adding sin to sin. We going now seeking coverings that ain't of him. We going to the government saying help us when the government wants to kill you. Like you doing everything. You going to and fro all over the earth trying to seek all these answers, and the answer is the Most High. The answer is these laws, statutes, and commandments in this book, man. The answer is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. Accept it, man. You might as well accept it, and I mean, just stop playing around with it. You know what I'm saying? The more we play around with it, the more we get it all twisted and confused, the more of a state we find ourselves in, and it just keeps, the cycle just keeps going all over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. And we should stop. And the Lord is trying to get us to stop. Trying to is talking about it right here in the scriptures, how how mental we are, how sick in the head we are. But yet we still find ourselves in this cycle. Keep going.
Verse 6, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
There's no sound from the sole of the foot, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Ain't no soundness, ain't no meaning, no logic in it, man. Ain't no logic in you. You just out here. You just out here mad, sick, stupid. You understand? Keep going.
But wounds,
bruises. But wounds and bruises, man. This is the Lord talking, man. This is the Lord talking about the state of what is the state of Black America. The state of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The state of Israel. You understand, so to speak. Go ahead.
And putrefying souls.
And petrifying souls. Go ahead.
They have not been clothed.
Let's just imagine a wound it's a bruise, but it's a wound at the same time, and it is thick, and it's right, and it's on your head. Just imagine a wound, a gaping wound across your head, and it's just there. It's wounding you. It's making you sick. Now sometimes it'll show you on if you watch a lot of educational channels, it'll show you like if a person has a wound on the head, it could cause them to get sick. They could throw up. They be throwing up behind this wound on the head because it messes up your equilibrium. If the wound is enough, like check out these wounds that these football players be getting on those concussions, right? They be falling a lot, stumbling a lot. Well, just imagine if you had a wound like that was something hit it, but it caused a laceration. Just think about it that way. Something hit you in the head. Not only did it cause you to be injured and your equilibrium, your balance to be off, your hearing is off, but it also is caused a laceration. So it's getting infected. It's getting infected. It's clouding your mind and the way you think. Go ahead.
It's a lot in the rubber. It reminds me of this boxer. I don't know if you remember him. He was a middleweight, hard hitter, brown skin dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
One fight he had, and dude rough once he went from being a championship contender fighter to being vegetable. You know what I mean? Just after that fight, dude,
yeah, those fighters be taking those punches to the head too. But that's what this scripture is saying, man. It's like the whole head is sick from it because of these wounds that never get healed. You understand? Because we as a people going, to and fro and going all these different, sources for the answer and not coming to the Most High, that what I'm saying, it's just causing us to have more and more problems, get sicker and sicker, and it's just bad. It's just bad for us. So wait for you to pull it up.
Gerald McLean. I don't know if you remember him.
Gerald McLean.
Yeah, he was a beast. Nigel Benn, that ring a bell? Before Nigel Benn, looking for him. Dude was mean. Look him up. He was nice. He ended up turning vegetable. Like that's him now.
Oh man.
I mean, he was like the Mike Tyson in the middleweight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was something. No one wanted to fight. He was hurting everybody. So that reminded me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, McClain. I remember him now. And that's what the scripture is describing. Us having wounds, man, but they're not healing. You know what I'm saying? Go to Isaiah 3:12.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Right. Understand? Like these, you know, our children lead us. Children are our oppressors. The Bible referred to this nation that oppress us as children. You know what I'm saying? They act just like children. You know what I'm saying? Like this school, this anybody know why this UVA shooter started shooting up folk? Was it because he couldn't play football? You know what I'm saying? Oh, what did it say that? Say that again. It's just like a child, right? Just like a child that can't solve their own problems, where they getting picked on. Now, I got bullied in school. Man. I got bullied in school. If you go have an interview with my mama right now, she'll tell you about what happened to every bully in school that I had. You understand? The record is still ongoing. So like, no, it's not. It's not. But I just can't wrap my head around going to kill someone because you get picked on. Because I got picked on a lot, and I never wanted to kill him. I just wanted to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. I take that back. I did, but I'm just saying, it's ways to deal with bullies, man. How do people deal with bullies in any way, in any situation? Come on, K out of war. The bully fighter, the bully killer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I went to an all-black school.
Right.
Dudley High School.
Right.
We all had guns. Everybody had a gun. And everybody was picking at each other.
Right.
Either you just take the bullying, right? Just take it.
Right.
Or you punch and bust them in the mouth.
Oh, you bust them in the mouth. That's point blank period. Now that's coming from a brother who went to high school where everybody carry guns. So you saying you got bullied or picked on, and then there wasn't a school shooting every day, was it? No. How? Everybody got guns in the school, toting guns. Wild West in the gun, all through Dudley High School hallways. Well, yeah, of course. No shootouts at school. All black. I repeat, all black students. You know what I'm saying? Like these. You know what I'm saying? These the way life is now is, you know, the world makes it very complicated. In the fact that you can have you know, you can have this person that gets fed up by being bullied in school, and he goes home and comes back and shoots everyone. He just doesn't punch the bully in the mouth. And we're not condoning violence. We're not saying go punch the person that's bullying you in the mouth. All we're saying is that there's ways to deal with the bully other than shooting them. And that's why the scripture says that children are our oppressors. Children rule over us. And when it's talking about the children, it's talking about the children of this other nation, this oppressor nation, because only this oppressor will think of going to get, a gun and shooting up people just for picking on them. I mean, that's just a childish reason for grabbing a gun and shooting somebody. Oh, he picking on me. You gonna go take somebody's life. I mean, really, that's just it's just astonishing, man. It's just astonishing on how the oppressor mind thinks, and that's coming from the mind of an oppressor who feels that everything he owns everything. It's within his right to do whatever he wants to whatever he possesses. You see what I'm saying? And when you get that mindset, you don't have a problem with going and getting a gun after your slave is picking on you because of whatever reason, or you too short, or you fat, or you can't get a prom date. The slave picks on you. That's just like going to get the whip. That's just like going to get the bull whip. That's just like any slave master. You seen it on 12 Years a Slave, where the taskmaster be saying get to work, and the slave saying we tired, and the slave master come and shoot the slave right there, kill the slave for a very minuscule reason. And that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a slave master, an oppressor that goes and kills a slave for a very, very small reason, to show the other slaves, look, don't you badmouth Mouser. Don't you better not pick on Master. Don't pick on Master, because Master come back to shoot you. You can't pick on him. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
And women rule over them, man. And in more ways than one, that scripture is manifest in meaning women rule over them, meaning women's emotions is what guides a lot of our brothers these days, because they raise in single parent homes, and in those single parent homes, it's the woman that's normally there. And if a man sees the reactions and actions of a girl constantly all day long, every day, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be this person is acted out the way they would act out if they were a woman. They doing the same thing, having the same mental breakdown that a woman would have. You know what I'm saying? So drop that. Go to Jeremiah 4:22. You understand? We're gonna get that. Jeremiah 4:22.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish. It's like they are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Verse 23.
So go back. Let's see what it, that word 1 second. Sottish.
S-O-T-T.
Yeah, what does that word mean?
Sadish, drunken, also doltish, stupid.
Oh wow. That's just, yeah, foolish. That's what my notes say. A sottish. They are sottish, meaning foolish children. You understand? This is the Lord speaking through Jeremiah that his people are the Lord's people. For my people are foolish, and they not known me. They are sottish, and they have none. Salakia, and they have none understanding. They don't have no understanding. Understanding of what though? It's not no understanding of life or quadratic equations. It's understanding of these scriptures, man. It's understanding how what they supposed to be doing and what they're not supposed to be doing. It's how they supposed to be acting and how they're not supposed to be acting. That's what the understanding is lacking. We lack understanding of these scriptures, and so since we lack understanding of these scriptures, we look to the pastor to tell us what these scriptures mean. You can't look toward the pastor. The pastor is not going to know the entirety of what these scriptures mean. You can't look toward the deacon. You can't look toward the evangelist. So keep going.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Verse 23, I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light. Verse 24, I beheld the mountains, and lo, they trembled, and all the hills moved lightly. Verse 25, I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of the heavens were fled.
Right.
Verse 26, I beheld, and lo, the fruitful place was a wilderness, and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the Most High, and by his fierce anger.
Right.
Verse 27, for thus hath the Most High said, the whole land shall be desolate.
Right.
Yet will I not make a full end.
The land is gonna be desolate now, and that's what's going on now. The Lord ain't making it a full end, but he's so trying to get your attention. You understand? He's trying to get everyone's attention. Hey, look here. You know, trying to get Kyrie Irving's attention. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, the scriptures are real. The real Jews are black. Come into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 28, for this shall the earth mourn, and the heavens above be black, because I have spoken it. I have purposed it. It will not repent.
Right.
Neither will I turn back from it.
The Lord said his mind made up, man. His mind made up. He purposed it this way. He designed it this way. He ain't gonna repent from it. Meaning he ain't gonna change his mind. And it's best to be done this way, so people can see who the truth is with, who has the truth, who doesn't have the truth, which ones do we need to follow, which ones do we need to ignore, because it's people who we need to ignore, man. You understand? It's people who we need to ignore. Honestly, we need to. I mean, put them out your mind. All the minutes that you know find yourself investing in listening to them needs to go out the window. I try to throw all the minutes that I listen to the Purple Cats out the window. You know what I'm saying? I try to throw all that remembrance out the window. Because I don't know if I should say it, but I'm gonna say it. If I get checked on it, I'll just get checked on it. You have these other organizations, right, that cloud the minds of people trying to come in, they first hear, hey, the Israelites are black, Kyrie Irving, Kanye West. They first hear the Israelites are black. And I guarantee you, when they try to do some research, I guarantee you everybody popped up first but the UPK. Everybody. And when that happens, it clouds the people's minds. It clouds the people's minds, and it causes them to think that, you know, maybe this is just a fluke. When it should be, there should be, I guess, even though the scripture said schisms must come. If you pull that, see if you can find that. You know what I'm saying? Schisms must come so we can see who the Lord is with. But at the same time, it shouldn't be schisms amongst the Israelites. All Israelites should be Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Should be under one banner. And Commander General Yohana has made the order, has given the order several times before, many times, for all camps to come together, all schools to come together. How glorious would it be if anybody need to learn about being an Israelite? They come to one place. They come to one organization. Hey, you wouldn't be able to stop. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to dispute it that the Lord was with that one organization. You wouldn't be able to dispute it. Even though we know the Lord is with One West. We know the Lord is here because we see what's going on with the rest of these fake groups. We trying to spare our brothers and sisters from that type of embarrassment, man. You got it? Okay, hold on. One second. It may be the one that says Salakia. Go to Matthew 18:7. It's one that says that too, but it's one that brings it home.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, and verse 7. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. Verse
Hey, go ahead.
Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life, halt or maim, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into everlasting fire. Verse 9. And if thine eye offend thee, pluck it out
Right.
and cast it from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire.
Basically, this is saying that thing that you need most, the thing that's close to you, if it's offensive to these scriptures, man, you got to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn away from it. So, and I'm gonna find that scripture said that schisms must come. So, you know what I'm saying? It's there. It says it's there. I'm paraphrasing. It says it's there to reprove you. See what side you on, man. You understand? It's got to be there. But here's a good, time to clip up the class. We're gonna stop it right here. Next week we're gonna be right back. Clap it up. We're gonna stop it right here. So we get these prayers in. Remember, we are the Isupk under Commander General Yohana. You understand? Start out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street. Remember that we are, even though, we know we have people tuning in online, please come in and join us in the class. We have this beautiful school here in Kannapolis. If you need transportation, you can contact the school and we can get transportation worked out for you so you can attend the classes. You understand? We're going to be doing more and more here, more activities coming up here in the future at our school in Kannapolis. So stay tuned to see what those are. Make sure you have your boots in the place. You understand? Because, now just like we've been bringing out, for months and months and months. Every time we start the class, we read the scripture that says, gather together, O nation not desired. You understand? And we should be gathering together. We should help, we can gather together, help support one another. Help be here for one another. And that's what the Lord wants. That's what the Lord wants to see. And that's why that scripture is there. Gather together, O nation not desired. And you can't really gather together unless you come in to where everybody else is at. You understand? That's how you gather together. Is there's a set time for you to come together, and when that time gets there, you make sure you're at the designated spot where it's been told or agreed upon that the spot should be and what time you should gather. So that's the whole point of gathering together, is so that at a specific time we can all come together and we can get this truth together. We can answer these questions, get your questions answered together. You understand? Grow in the truth together. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, with Isupk, Salakia, right here. And with that being said, turn the class over to Precinct Officer K out of war, man. All right.
The Isupk security announcement. We got Isupk under Commander General Yohana. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Thurs, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in Hebrew. Mayasharah, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation.
We got upcoming holy convocation. The next upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of Dedication. It's called Hanukkah. It's the 25th day of the 9th month. It's over the space of 8 days. It starts Saturday, December the 17th at sundown. Hanukkah. It's the Feast of Dedication. And you can find that in 1 Maccabees 4 and verse 52 through 61.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, Amadium, which means everybody stand in the heap. Wapon Yahakodon, which means everybody turn and face east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in the heap. Abanau,
Abanau,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shamkar,
Shamkar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Malakovka,
Malakutka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Zaka,
Zaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Ratza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Ashemaya,
the Thunder now,
the Thunana,
the Calm,
the Khum,
Kal,
Cow,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Masalat now,
Wasalak now,
Kabawaf now,
Kabawaf now,
Masalat now,
Wasalak now,
Kabawaf now,
Kabawaf now,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Tabyah now,
Tabi'ah now,
Manasayawam,
Wanasayuan,
Abal,
Abal,
Awashai now,
Awashai now,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Ra,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalak,
Amalak,
Wa'ala,
Wa'ala,
Wa'apara,
Para,
Wa'awalum,
Lawalamium,
Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive our debts. Salaki, forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our debt.
as we forgive our debtors.
Forgive our debts.
And lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
but deliver us
deliver us
from evil.
evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory.
forever. So be it.
Pray for the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua,
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah,
Adullah now.
Thunana,
Akak.
Akat,
Akak.
Akat,
Arapa'ah.
Arapa'ah,
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makala,
Kal Madawa.
Kal Madawa,
Akak.
Akat,
Latahar.
Atahar,
Amatazariah.
Amatazariah,
Akak.
Akat,
Lakuyon.
Aku,
Amathi.
Amathi,
Akak.
Akat,
Al-Rakusala'ah. Rakawa.
Rakawa,
Atama'ala.
Atama Allah,
Agarashun.
Lagarashun,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua,
Wada Amon.
Wada Aman,
in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Yahushua.
please
Please.
give us the power,
The power
to heal
to heal.
all manner of
All
sickness
man of sick.
and all manner of
All
disease,
man of disease.
the power to cleanse the
Power
lepers,
to cleanse the leper.
the power to raise the
Power
dead,
to raise the dead.
the power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean spirits.
to cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
In Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
Pray for the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua,
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Alahai.
Wa Alahayim,
Tazab Ya'ah.
Tazab Yah,
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawap.
Halawap,
Hasarunya.
Hasarunya,
Akwata Yoyo.
Akortajoyo,
Akoyo Yoyo.
Hakoyoyo,
Wahakwati.
Wa Akwathi,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Bashim Yahushua,
Wada Amon.
the Wada Aman,
In the English, bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shai,
Yahushua.
and Michael,
And Mike.
and the
The
angels,
angel.
commanding General Yohana,
And the General Yahan.
the generals,
General.
the captains,
Captain.
the officers,
Officer.
the troopers,
Troop.
and the
And the
sisters.
sister.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
And Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it. Prayer for the curses. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth.
and all things living.
All things live.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
And Yahushua.
listen to us now,
To us now.
right now.
Right now.
Send evils and
And
curses,
evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction,
Punishment and destruction.
and death to the heathen
And death to the heathen.
that speak against us,
Speak against us.
thy prophets,
Thy prophet.
the teachers,
Teach.
the princes,
Prince.
the priests,
Priest.
the Israelite brothers,
Like brother.
and the school.
And the school.
Send evils and
And
curses,
evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction,
Punishment and destruction.
and death to the heathen,
Death to the heathen.
and shake loose
Shake loose.
the pockets of the rich
Pockets of the rich.
of Israel
Israel.
that refuse to give to the school,
give to the school.
force their
Force
riches
their rich.
to enter into thy sanctuary.
Into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and
And
curses,
evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction,
Punishment and destruction.
and death to the
Death
Edomites,
to the Edomites.
and the
And
nations,
the nation.
and their drug
And their
dealers,
drug dealers.
the court system,
Court system.
the prison system,
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood,
Parenthood.
all the governments of our
All the
enemies,
governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and all.
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church,
Catholic Church.
the Pope,
The Pope.
Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia,
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan,
Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
skinheads,
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus,
Comitatus.
the gay movement,
Gay movement.
the lesbian movement,
Lesbian movement.
spies,
Spies.
workers of witchcraft,
Witchcraft.
NASA space program,
Space program.
Army,
Army.
Navy,
Navy.
Air Force,
Air Force.
Marines,
Marine.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet
Open up the internet.
and the airways,
The airways.
the cable access channels,
Cable access channel.
and the radio
And the
channels.
radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
any of our people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop us
and bring swift death
and bring swift death
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way
stand in the way.
or try to stop
Try to
us
stop
from broadcasting your words
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
terrorists,
loose all the terror.
cause them to go to and fro
Go to and fro
through the earth,
through the earth.
cause the terrorists
Cause the terror
to come against America
to come against America
and destroy them
and destroy them
in their stronghold.
in their stronghold.
Let America shake
Let America shake
at the hands of the
at
terrorists.
the hands of the terror.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahweh
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
down with the flying sauce
and kill all the heathens.
kill all the heathen
They come up against
come
us
up against us
as we speak thy word.
speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause it to be known by all
that it is the angels
it is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause it to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua,
Name Yahweh.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So big. Saul, which means turn. Sister Yeshua, which means be seated. Men of Israel, Saul. Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Ma'at Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat. Saul, which means turn. Sisters, Amadi, which means stand. Salah. Please stand. Men of Israel, give one courteous salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Ma'at Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Bashim, Yahweh Shabbat. Yah Yamatah, class is mid.
And shalom, Israel.